Hello and welcome to Question Time. I'm Gbenga Ashiru. Since the return of Nigeria to democracy in 1999, Katsina State in northwestern Nigeria is reputed to be the only state in the country that has produced the president twice within a space of 5 consecutive tenure. The relevance of Katsina State as the primary constituency of Nigeria's president spans beyond mere providence, but more of a powerhouse when it comes to modern-day political merchandise. On today's edition of the program, our guest is a one-term Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives and the current Governor of Katsina State, Right Honorable Aminu Bello Masari. While it appears Governor Masari has deployed his wealth of experience at the highest level of governance in finding a lasting solution to the tragic herdsman killing in Katsina State, it remains a sad reality that Katsina is still home to 620,000 out-of-school children. Even as it comes natural that Governor Bello Masari has the ears of Mr. President coming from the same state, how does this translate into winning federal support in piloting the destiny of 7.2 million people of Katsina State? Join us in this interview with the Governor of Katsina State, Governor Aminu Bello Masari.
Having been in the parliament and having known the role of parliament, which majority of Nigerians do not know and appreciate the role of parliament. They expect parliamentarians to do what executives are doing. And if I take that experience into governance, I know that as a governor, you can do things that you can touch the lives of people directly and immediately. Unlike passing legislations or carrying out oversight or bringing the views, comments, and positions of your constituency into the overall Nigerian agenda, if you are a legislator at national level. So having had the experience of being in the parliament, and before even venturing into politics, I was a civil servant up to the rank of Assistant General Manager Operations under the State Water Board. So I had some experience in terms of the civil service. I went into the legislature, and now I am back as Chief Executive Officer. So obviously it is helping me in so many ways.
Now, it appears it's providence. It's being the governor of the president's main constituency. It comes natural and by default that the president has visited your own state, Katsina State, more than any other state. So what's the task like being the point man of the state? Well,
first of all, you know, expectations on you are very high. Secondly, some people, because they don't know very much the operation of the Nigerian Constitution, thought that President being from Katsina, he would be giving Katsina State government money, which he cannot do under the Constitution. And so sometimes the little effort one is making is normally related to the presence of the president in the state. Of course, we have advantages of the president being here in the area of investments by investors and people taking natural interest in terms of citing some of the projects that they have in mind.
The chances that are high that you could discuss issues bordering the states even beyond official level.
Of course, we discussed because we are discussing about an area that he knows more than myself.
And do you think that would win you some good measure of support in terms of federal support?
Of course, being the president's state, of course, like I said earlier, it comes with certain benefits in terms of a certain level of influence. But what I'm saying, if you are expecting because the president is here that he can give state government money or I think he can't do that under the Constitution. And anyway, he's not the type of president that will do that. He's just a straightforward person. So really...
People believe strongly that you have the president's ears no. in terms of national interest and some national issues now. What do you say behind closed doors in terms of some major national issues?
If there are certain things we are saying behind closed door, then I cannot come here and tell you them. They are behind closed door. If I wanted them to be public, I would have spoken in public.
But how has that impacted on perception on national issues?
You should expect that I know a little bit of this country. Having been a speaker for 4 years. So I had opportunity to have visited, to have friends, virtually in most of the local governments of this country. And by my nature, I try to keep all my friends, except where it is impossible for me to do so. So for that, I think I have, from time to time, value to add in terms of advising either Mr. President or even you, if you ask me of advice as it affects state policies and issues you think I know something about.
Talking about advice now, what's your advice concerning the serial killings in the country right now?
Well, first of all, you have to go back into history, how it started, how we arrived at what we are. We are seeing the last phase of these killings by people masquerading as herdsmen, or because if, for whatever reason, somebody will say herdsmen are killing people in Benue, because Benue are not Fulani. What about Zamfara? Zamfara is 100% House of Fulani, 100%. But the killings are going, because this is the last phase of this insecurity situation, which we are seeing, which started from Northeast with the Boko Haram, cattle rustling, now murderous criminal gangs parading in the forest as herdsmen. I cannot see, and I do not believe, that a Fulani or a herdsman living in Zamfara for hundreds of years will just wake up one day and start killing his neighbor.